Oh, what a beautiful day it is today. I was making this backwards mod that made all the stages possible backwards, but then I saw someone else was doing it, so I scrapped it. But now I think I know enough about the game to make it interesting, so I think I am going to get up and record a video of me making the Plessie level backwards. That would be interesting. Well, let me have something to eat, and I will put on a YouTube video in the background, and so a couple of days ago, I posted my backwards discovery pack. The backwards discovery pack is just seeing if levels would be possible backward or not. You can guess who I made that for. And then the plan then was to do a series on the Switch version, making the levels possible backwards and trying to make it seem natural. The X-Men is kind of already doing that. This is rendered pretty obsolete. Also, sorry, that Quag, I forgot to remove him. He always hangs out on our streams. This Japanese artist drew him. Sure, I did different things to the X-Many, but yeah, maybe the video isn't going to take the form that I was planning, but that's okay. In the X-Many's video, he showcased his journey to make 1-4 possible backwards. He showed a bit of insight on how Plessie works and stuff like that. In this video, I'm going to show some insight on how the camera works, as unlike him, I created a fully custom camera that allows you to see the level in reverse. So I'm going to tell you a few tidbits about how the camera works and my journey to creating this level. So as we start this level, you can see that the effect had already begun. The camera is flipped around, so behind me, you can kind of see down there the water part of the model. Inside every stage zone, there's a file called the camera param.byml, and in this file there's a load of data about how the camera works for each area. Now in each level there are boxes called camera areas, and the camera parameters are responsible for making these cameras work. So I deleted all of the cameras and I just added in one huge camera. This camera has an ID of 1207, and that's the ID that I put into the camera parameters byml. Now there's a bunch of different values in here. I don't really understand what a lot of them do, but I do know what some of them do. There's a couple that I've changed other than the ID. The first and most important one is called angle H, and that's short for the horizontal angle. In most levels it's set to 0, but you can set it to whatever value you want and it will turn the camera around that amount. The other one that I've used is the look at offset Y. This just moves the camera up a certain amount of units. So this is the ending section where you normally get off Plessie, and there's a pipe cannon taking us up to the top, which we will be taking, but because of that, Green Star 3 is kind of rendered useless, so I just shoved it in a tree here. So let's take this pipe cannon. Whee! I put a checkpoint here, so if you die, you don't have to take the pipe cannon every time, just for convenience sake. Now we are going to play the course backwards. I tried to import the Bowser Fury music, but I did something very wrong, but that's okay, because that means I can put my own music here now. So for slopes, you have to keep jumping, because otherwise, yeah. Plessie didn't work very well with slopes, apparently. I also turned these enemies around so they faced you. You know, I just thought it would be kind of polite of them to face you. For this first run through, we'll take the stamp, and these wooden platforms I've added as ramps here. I thought those were probably the most natural looking objects I could add that would work for getting up these parts, since Plessie can't normally jump up there. These ramps are actually from 5-1, and they normally move back and forth, but I've changed them to be a fixed map part, which basically is just what's used for level geometry. These red coins are kind of finicky. I should probably fix them up a little bit. But yeah, there's a bunch of these from 5-1. And they look level pretty basic. It is really cool seeing it from this angle for sure. It's definitely glitchy, but it's a lot less glitchy than I was expecting, you know? With that, we can hop up here, and the goal is there. Very exciting indeed. We can grab it if we wish. Okay, now I'm going to show you the route to Green Star 2. And after I've done that, I'll show you 1-2 and 1-3, because even though it's kind of repeating the X-Many content a little bit, and I'm sorry for that, I did spend like 3 hours straight making them, so so yeah, for here I made a little hurdle that you have to jump over, and then I again used these platforms from 5-1. I think they really fit with just the visuals of this course. I probably won't leave a download for this until like I finish all of World 1. I definitely would like to do some more videos on backwards courses in the future. I imagine ZX-Many is going to be doing it as well though, so I don't really want to steal the spotlight for him, but I am super into this, so we might have to compete with each other here, because I don't know if I want to back down. I've been trying to make this feel as official as I possibly can. So most courses I didn't really feel like changing the camera was necessary, so I didn't really modify the camera values. Here, I added a upside down pipe. Coming out of sideways pipe seems to be a bit glitchy. And I also changed the signboards to point the other way. For this part, I changed the launcher to be on this side, and I extended the clear pipe on the other side as well, so it extends to where the launcher used to be. And I did the same thing over here. I brought the launcher back out, and then I extended the clear pipe to where the launcher used to be. And then for the ending of the level, I brought the upside down pipe downwards because you can't enter upside down pipes. They're only used for exits. To be honest, most of my time was just trying to get the pipe cannons to work in 1-1 and 1-4 because I didn't understand how they worked. I kind of understand them a bit better now, so that's epic. For 1-A, I just swapped Mario and the Charger and Chucks because I thought it would be funny. There was really no reason to do that though. I can't remember if ZX Manny did this, but for 1-3, I brought the Piranha Plant over here and I made him face the correct direction, and when you kill him, it makes the warp box appear. And that allows you to come out of those also facing the correct direction. You can't see this since I already got all the green stars, but they are swapped as well. So now the cloud takes you to the ending portion, and you have to run back to the start to grab the green star. I swapped the cloud stage entrance and green star locations. And that's now the first green star. Cool level, by the way. Thanks for watching this short little video. The Flawless Lava stuff was great, but it's nice to be making my own mods again for content. Let me know if you want to see more of this, and I'll finish off World 1. See you soon.